Are you eager to harness your passion and transform them into a lucrative source of income? Allow me to guide you through the world of side hustles and provide you with actionable tips and practical advice that will lead you to start your side hustle, opening up new avenues for financial freedom and personal fulfillment. First, we're going to identify the steps and actual steps that you need to get your hustle started. And then I'll give you a list of 10 side hustles that take little to no investment so you can start them as soon as you can. Number one will be identify your passion and skills. And that alone will take a little bit, because if you don't know what your passion and skills are, there are a couple of hints and tips that will help you. Look into your interests. What things interest you? Childhood dreams? How about going back in past and remembering and recollecting what things ignited and energized you? What makes you happy would be another thing to do. Try new things, try various things. Visualize your success, what really makes you energetic, excited, and happy. Because the beauty of it is, regardless what you do, people will pay you to either have their pain go away or make them more successful. So there is something in you that once you identify, and that is your passion, you will be able to rock it. And when you achieve that level of success, then remember, when we do what we love, we don't work a single day anymore. And then seek feedback, of course. Ask other people, what are you really good at? What are the things that you think you're good, but you might not be good at? Number two would be research and explore opportunities. What you're doing right now is super cool, and kudos to you for doing that. However, be aware not to become a bookworm. Don't get into this so much so that you are now hesitant to take a step and you continue to keep learning and educating yourself and never take action. Taking an action is probably more important rather than educating yourself, in my opinion, if you were to put them on the same scale. But when you do them both balanced, then your success is almost guaranteed. Develop a business plan, but again, don't go too deep into your business plan. Surface business plan is good, but put it on a paper. When you have it on a paper, then you're actually putting out to the universe and then you're manifesting it. And now you have something written. And wouldn't it be really cool when you now have multi-million-dollar company running and look into this piece of paper where you jot down your initial notes, which it all started. So it'll be an amazing story to tell. Build your brand and start doing it slowly. People buy from people, momentum, as well as the stories. Learn how to tell your stories. Let me know if you want me to put a video about storytelling. And time management and balance would be super important. So you have to be able to balance your full-time job, your part-time job, and work on your part-time job as it is actual job, because if you want it to be successful, you need to put in, as Tony Robbins says, where focus goes, energy flows. If you don't put your time, energy, and focus, then this will never ripe. Be mindful of that. Start small and grow gradually. So don't go big. Let's say if I were going to start a cleaning as a side hustle, I would not want to buy the truck mount for a carpet extraction with all the equipment because it's big. I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe once I start, I'll determine it's not for me. So start small. Financial planning would be another one. And that is where the discipline comes in. Not only discipline to work on your side hustle, on your pre-agreed determined times, but also not to overspend, which is really contagious because we are in this world where we just wanna buy something to feel fulfilled, which is not true. It doesn't actually make us happy, but it's materialistic world, and we often find ourselves looking for an excuse to purchase something. And then learn and adapt, of course. That would be the number 8. As you go through it, you will learn and adapt. So take a punch. You will probably take a punch. You will most likely fail, but then your ability to get up, resilience and adaptability will determine how successful you will be in your side hustle and whether you are able to turn that into a full-time job, if that is a goal for you. So from here, that will be speaking of goals, that's a perfect segue to move into the examples of those 10 side hustle examples that will help you to get started as soon as you can. If you like the video so far, please hit the like, and thank you so much for doing that. That tells me that I am serving genuinely and you're enjoying what I'm creating. And that is an extra boost of motivation, honestly, for me to keep doing what I do so I can help us more. People need things. A super cool example would be a renting. So if you want to rent, like for example, chairs for events and tables, that would be cool. In our case, my wife and I have a boat and it was a liability, so we decided to rent it. So we got away from a feeling of it's ours, no one is gonna be on it, because we have this innate human possessive feeling where it's, hey, it's my house, I'm not gonna rent my basement. But why? If you're not utilizing this, why not? Or it's my boat, it's my baby. Yes, but if it's draining your account, why? Hey, I have chairs. I don't want anybody to sit on them. Why? If they have metal chairs, rent them. Get money. So people need things, and a lot of people are willing to pay for that. So renting would be a really cool business to go in, depending upon what you have. If it's a piece of equipment like a walk-behind floor scrubber and your cleaner, and that machine costs $20,000, you have to charge somebody accordingly for it and inspect when they bring it back to make sure it's working and put an overhead and consider the wear and tear, because even if this person doesn't break it, but over the time it'll break it. So do a little bit of math, include your overhead, but overall, get rid of the feeling it's mine. And it's really cool thing for environment too, because by renting, you are preventing somebody else from buying those things, which normally comes from a virgin product from the environment. So it's a win-win. You have money, item doesn't sit anymore. Two would be like cleaning and organizing is a really cool thing, right? Because especially, you guys know I'm in a cleaning business. Cleaning takes nothing. Like literally take the supplies that you have, start telling your neighbors and relatives and on Facebook groups that you clean, and start getting jobs. Check out the video where I talk about how to get cleaning jobs, but once you finish this, don't jump now, and it'll help you. I've got a ton of content how to get started with a cleaning business. The next would be a junk removal, which is great. And there's so many stories which you can YouTube how junk removers become a multi-million-dollar business. We collect a lot of junk, we the human, and we need to get rid of it. And to get rid of it, we're willing to pay someone to have that thing go away. In general, we pay someone to make us feel happy or to have our pain go away, which means like, hey, junk, I have junk, it needs to go, I'm willing to pay, my house is dirty, I'm willing to pay. Or from the other flip side, I need this class so I can be more successful, I need this diet so I can lose weight, I need this course so I can keep my relationship happier, and etc. So normally we pay for people to make us happy or have our problems go away. Solve that and you are making a ton of money, my friend. Next would be affiliate marketing, such as Amazon and etc. There's a ton of affiliate marketing. And for that, all you need is literally your laptop internet connection and your desire and ability to sit through, learn, educate. Affiliate marketing, you can be making a ton of money from that. Freelancing work, speaking of Upwork and Fiverr, is amazing too, depending upon your skill set. Maybe you're an accountant, maybe you can do books for someone else and you can do that remotely now at your convenience and your pace. Maybe you're really good at storytelling, maybe you can teach others how to tell their stories. Maybe marketing is your forte, perhaps you can edit videos. So it doesn't matter what your skill set, but there's always a buyer. So if you find the correct marketplace, such as Upwork or Fiverr, for example, in this case, then someone will be willing to pay for your time, and now you can do extra money with this. Driving for an Uber and Lyft kind of companies is a great another reason, and that is a reason number 7 in our list. The next would be delivery, so such as DoorDash. Again, it's the same driving, but it's a different, slightly different twist to it. You're delivering stuff, or Uber Eats. Assuming you're liking this content, please subscribe because I have a lot more cool content coming up. You don't want to miss it. It is all intended to empower the immigrant and cleaners and you, my friend, so we can all rise up. So the number 9 would be cooking for someone. A lot of people like to eat healthy cooking. Not many cook, especially in America, which is great. And if you are an immigrant, you've got your own cuisine, so start cooking. Perhaps one day it will become a restaurant. Who knows? But everything starts from a side hustle. The next on this particular list would be dog walking. A lot of people, I think 51 to 54% Americans, the number is majority have dogs, and because they work, they take care of them as babies. So why not to walk those dogs? And contrary to Uzbekistan, where dogs are guard dogs, here they're friendly. There are instances where the dog walking businesses have become to hotels and for the dogs, so they can become super profitable. You need more advice how to keep growing your side hustle and eventually transition to a full-time job, then you want to watch the next video that's coming up right here, how to balance your part-time with full-time, so your part-time eventually can become your full-time. Thank you. Keep on crushing, share your success stories, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.